You got a row to grow. Let me show you these 6 different row variations you can do to throw some back mass on. All right, first up in the contraction exercises, one of my favorites, we got a single arm cable row. So I'm doing it off this cross training station, whatever you want to call it right here, but you can also do it off of a seated row. You just gotta make sure you kind of position your body right where you can pull right here like I'm about to show you. So if you have one of these or even a cable cross station like this one right here, you can use that. So I'm doing my left hand. I'm gonna pull that left hand across. Since my left hand's working, I'm putting my left foot forward. That way I can kind of block this weight from rotating here. I'm gonna tilt my body a little bit toward my left, slightly rotate my hand, and then I'm pulling that elbow toward my hip. So my body stays tilted. I'm just driving and contracting my lat. Because again, this is a contraction exercise. So it's all about feeling your lats working. So that when we go to those mass builders, we've got a lot of blood and a good mind-muscle connection with those lats. Drive that elbow and squeeze back towards your hip. Squeeze. Squeeze again, not a lot of weight, just good contractions. Trying to establish that connection. All right, next up for the contraction exercises, this is actually a superset. So what I'm gonna do is palms down machine row. I'm just coming up and squeezing right there. Again, this is all about getting good contractions, establishing a good mind-muscle connection for those lats. So 10 to 12 there, and then I'm gonna grab this band that's hooked around. I'm gonna grab this band, I'm gonna pull it back, and I'm gonna walk back till there's good tension. I'm gonna count 10 seconds. Really just trying to hold that contraction and force a lot of blood in those upper lats. So I'll show you what it looks like. Got the chest support back far enough where I can really get a good stretch here. Grabbing, arching my back a little bit. Pull, pull and squeeze. Pull and squeeze. Again, we're just worried about getting contractions here, not necessarily about moving a ton of weight. It's about feeling your back working before you move into your mass builders. Do 2 more. Set it down. I'm gonna grab this band. I'm gonna pull my hands just like I was rowing. So I'm gonna pull them up and back, taking a step back till I got some good tension, and I'm holding 10 seconds. Do 2 or 3 sets of that. You're gonna have plenty of blood in your lats. You'll be ready to roll the mass builders. First mass builder, do an old single arm dumbbell row. So I'm gonna show you this one. This one I'm gonna really break down the form for you because this is a really butchered exercise for most people. So I'm gonna post up on the rack, meaning I'm gonna get a 3-point stance here. You can use a bench if that's what you're used to. I'm just gonna show you the rack today. So posting up, my right hand's working, right foot's back, left foot's forward. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you without the weight, without the weight, how our elbow needs to track. So I'm going from my arm and hand are equal to my chest. And as I pull, I'm not pulling here. That's all bicep. I want my elbow to track back toward my hip. So I'm coming from here to here, here to here. I'm gonna show you what it looks like, okay? I'm gonna let that lat stretch out, drive back toward my hip. Under control, drive back. Under control, drive back. So I'm getting a good stretch, driving back. And again, you shouldn't be doing this. That's all bicep. You'll get bigger arms, but your back won't grow. So again, it's hand even with your chest, hand even with your hip. Chest, hip, chest, hip, right there. One of our mass builders, we got the Landmine Row. So traditionally, you'll see people hook on a V-bar and kind of pull here. If you're lucky enough to have one of these, what I call motorcycle grips at your gym, this is what you're gonna wanna use. So I've also got 25-pound plates on here because those 45s tend to just hit me in my chest before my hands can get all the way back. So I'm gonna have to end up stacking a few more 25s on here as my top sets get closer. So what we're gonna do, let me show you the form. We're gonna grab our bar, we're gonna stand straight up. From there, I'm just gonna hinge back like I'm doing an RDL. That's my form right there. I'm locked in this position. So from here, I'm just dragging my elbows back toward my hips, coming down. Nothing's swaying, nothing's out of control, nothing's rocking. Just getting good, solid contractions. Driving toward my belly button. Everything, posture's good. Driving back. You see I'm lowering that bar down under control too. I'm not just old school bodybuilding style, we want to call it. Everything's under control. Drive back, lower down. Drive back, lower down. Right now my back is on fire. Oh. All right, so your first upper back movement, it's called a Meadows Row, named after John Meadows. So what you're gonna do, we're gonna so I like to line bar up with the middle of my we'll call it non-working foot. No, neither foot's working, but my non-working leg. So line it up right there in the middle of that foot. I'm gonna post up my non-working arm on that knee. This is where all my weight's going. I'm putting all my weight here so that I can get a good stretch here and pull. So from here, I'm pulling this into this bar up toward my chest to work into that upper back. So let me show you what it looks like. So everything's posted here. Right foot's kicked way out. I'm just pulling toward that upper back. Let it stretch, drive down, stretch, drive down. And same thing as those other rows with this landmine, we gotta use 25s here so we can get a good stretch without those 45s hitting the ground too early. So I'm stretching, driving back, stretch, drive back, stretch the upper back, drive it back. Right there. Yep. All right, for our second upper back movement, we got a chest supported dumbbell row, okay? So I'm gonna kind of walk through the form as I'm doing it. You wanna get that chest good and supported here. I gotta wait, stopping my bench from moving, but we wanna make sure we kind of overstretch here with our lats, driving back. Overstretch, drop back. This is really hitting that upper back hard. Oh. My elbows are tracking up and back, up and back. All right, guys, that's all she wrote. So what I would say do with this is either take that whole sequence, all 6 of those, do it as your workout, or pick one from each subject. So you pick one contraction, one mass builder, one upper back builder, and kind of work it in with some pull downs, some pullovers, stuff like that to really kind of give you a full body workout or full back workout. If you like the video, guys, go ahead and like it, subscribe to the channel, and as always, stay swole.